When We First Met, this movie is a Netflix original movie that stars Adam Devine, Alexandra Daddario, Shelley, Hennig, Robbie Amell, and Andrew Bachelor, and it follows the story of Noah, who gets put into the friend zone by Esther, who is getting married, and he gets drunk at their engagement party and goes to a photo booth, and then finds out that the photo booth is like a time traveling machine that takes him back to the first day they met, and he wants to change his life so he doesn't get put into the friend zone. So from that day on Halloween 2014, he wakes up the next day of November 1st, 2017, and 3 years later gets to see all the consequences of going back in time on that one day. Now, this is obviously a Netflix original movie, and I don't review any of them. This is the first review I've ever done of a Netflix movie, and the reason is there's only one movie coming out this week, so I thought, I generally do 2 reviews a week. I'll do this one because I was pretty excited for this movie. I'm not really truly excited for any Netflix stuff. I do watch some Netflix, and I'm not against Netflix stuff, but it doesn't get me as hyped as other movies do. But this one I was pretty hyped for because I'm a big Adam Devine fan. Alexandra Daddario, Shelley Hennig, just beautiful women as well, and then Robbie Amell, I'm a huge fan as well. He's a funny guy. He's in Flash, The Duff, a lot of funny stuff. But I can say this movie was actually good. This movie was pretty enjoyable to watch. I think a big part of that is liking Adam Devine. I think this is a movie that you have to like the characters and the actors in it to like the movie. I don't think some movies where the actors are married, I feel like this is a very actor-strong movie and you have to like Adam Devine because he has a very specific energy and comedy about him. But saying that, it is a very cliche movie. It does follow the very, time travel stuff they've done before, influence a lot of rom-com cliches, a lot of time travel cliches. So it is very cliche and stuff we'd seen before with a slight twist, which I didn't mind. But I think the main point of the movie is the comedy. I think obviously a lot of people will go and see it because it is a comedy, not because it's a time travel movie. But it is funny. It isn't hilarious. It doesn't crack me up a lot of the time. But the jokes weren't bad. I giggled. I laughed. It was fun to watch on screen. I think I got invested in this character Noah, which is a good thing. I see the changes he went through and what he was going through with the time travel, which I thought was always fun to see. Even if it is cliche and done before, I think this kind of story is always engaging to watch, which is always a good thing. And I think this movie, as basic as it is still an enjoyable time. Again, follows the cliches, but it gives you some fun jokes, and it's very much heavy on you liking Adam Devine and liking these characters, because there is some funny moments in there, but a lot of stuff is very, when it comes to comedy, it's very sensitive what you like and what you find funny in comedy, because obviously people don't find the same things funny. So I think, again, this is a Netflix movie. It's a very basic movie. There's not much layers, not much depth on these characters. What you see is pretty much what you get. They kind of switched up with not a twist, but a direction they were going with. It doesn't necessarily look like that in the trailer, and I mean, you can kind of see it coming. It's not a twist, but you get hints at it, and you could figure it out if you watch a lot of movies like this. So it isn't groundbreaking funny comedy or anything, but I think it's an enjoyable time. I think it's a movie that you can go and watch and have a good time with. You can watch with a party, you can watch with a friend, have a laugh, enjoy the movie, enjoy the comedy. I'm giving When We First Met a C+. Thank you guys for watching my review of my first ever Netflix original movie on this channel. I, again, don't review a hell of a lot. There's not a hell of a lot that come out, probably one every month or so like that. But if you think I should start reviewing a lot more Netflix originals, let me know, because I would do movies. I don't review series, but I review movies. So stuff like Cloverfield Paradox, The Babysitter I just watched. So there's some hidden gems in Netflix. So let me know what you guys thought of the movie if you had seen it. If you haven't, you can go and watch it on Netflix. It's not like the cinemas where you have to go and duck down and go and watch the movie. You can literally, if you have a subscription, just press that play button. It's as simple as that. Thank you guys for watching. You know what else is simple? Clicking that subscribe button. Have a good one.